President Donald Trump has rejected Iran's version of the proposed agreement, saying it bears no relation to the truth and accusing Tehran of being very dishonorable people to deal with. Those are the words of US President. Earlier, Trump had announced that the United States had ended the war with Iran after calling off planned military strikes. However, Tehran has not publicly confirmed any final agreement, stating that negotiations are still underway and that no deal has been reached. While the fragile ceasefire continues to hold, a separate diplomatic battle was unfolding behind the scenes in West Asia. Qatar, the country has rejected that it held secret talks with Iran in an effort to protect its massive natural gas infrastructure from becoming a target. A report by Washington Post has said that Qatar held talks with Iran, and how the back-channel efforts reveal how Gulf states attempted to shield themselves from the fallout of one of the region's most dangerous conflicts in decades. Iran launched a missile attack against Qatar in mid-March. It sent plumes of smoke over Ras Laffan, the world's largest natural gas production facility. The strike damaged parts of a complex that supplies nearly a fifth of the world's gas. It threatened multi-billion-dollar contracts with China and other international customers and complicated efforts to end the war by pulling Qatar. Qatar, which is a key mediator between the United States and Iran, deeper into the conflict. It has been dragged deeper. But the attack also exposed a hidden dimension of the crisis. According to Washington Post, reports citing security officials and Western officials it briefed on intelligence said that Qatar had been trying behind the scenes to keep Ras Laffan off Iran's target list. According to Washington Post, seeking to protect its economic lifeline, Qatar reportedly approached Tehran at the beginning of the war with what officials described as a mutually beneficial arrangement. Iran would avoid striking Ras Laffan, while Qatar would temporarily halt gas production, a move that could have pushed energy prices higher and increased economic pressure on the United States and Israel to bring the conflict to an end. Now, a senior regional security official described the proposal as a secret deal, with Qatar offering to use its influence over global gas supplies to help accelerate an end to the war, while seeking one guarantee from Iran: you are not going to attack us. Qatar shut down Ras Laffan on the third day of the war as Iran launched hundreds of missiles and armed drones at targets across the Gulf. At the time, Qatar said the shutdown was due to military attacks on operating facilities. However, Qatar has again denied pursuing any secret arrangement with Iran, saying the decision to halt production was driven solely by concerns over attacks, worker safety, and protecting critical infrastructure that forms the backbone of its economy. Qatar says that any suggestion that operational decisions relating to energy production were or have ever been made in coordination with Iran for Iran's benefit or to influence the course of the conflict is entirely unfounded.